Cause that we dine and 3 out of every darn time. The effect is, what a daisy goes in your mind. Showing true.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Expos and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Bowden Francis.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And takes low for ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's going to be Marcus Grissom. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Grissom matched a homer in his last game. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. And that's down and away. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Walker now at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. 1 out and a runner at second. Clips the corner. And it's 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And now Vladimir Guerrero. Yeah, that's fouled off. Grissom stands at second with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Varsho moving back for it. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. Going away.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Pedro Martinez. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Pedro is one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Called strike right there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
on the ground. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Third baseman have to be so quick with their first-step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Nathan Lucas stands in now and watches strike one. Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, left field. Out number 2. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Yeah, I got way too many A-backs. I might run out of the building with 100,000 stacks. I might pop out of the ceiling with a rocket jet pack. Tell me how they feeling, I just tell them.
Back now in Toronto, and now the DH, Andre Dawson. Francis back to work. Dawson, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 7.
Here's the third baseman. 2 for 9 so far in the series. First pitch misses. Dawson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander sizing this one up, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jose Vento.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. That one
2
way
balls,
inside.
1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Lucas going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing after it. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Went deep in the ball game last night. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was late. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That misses the zone. 1-0. Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Will.
So now here's the DH, Will Wagner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Grissom on the move. Brings it in, and that's the inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Tim Raines. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a swing and a miss.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Grissom now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's the swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's the 0-2. Now one miss.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he loved to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And he grounds one to the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Expos on top 2-1. And we're back. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one pulled foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And here is Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Just missed. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Guerrero after it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Carter gathers, throws in time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now in Toronto, and now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Curveball drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One ball, one strike.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Santander moving back for it. Grabs it right up against the wall.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
And here's the catcher, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Gets the outside corner with that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alek Manoah preparing to come on if needed. Nance getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Dawson swings through that one, as
0-1 for the
he comes
count.
to the plate for the second time today.
Ball.
Way to lay off that
I got 1 ball, 1
fastball
strike.
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bowden Francis is done, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now for the Jays, Alec Manoah.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. Fly to left his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. Varsho makes the catch, and that's the third out.
It ain't no surprise, a full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because
welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nathan Lucas.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Guerrero batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. First pitch is in the dirt. Blue Jays down a run. Cut on and lifted in the air. Guerrero under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Manoah, in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball. On to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Beyondell Pena.
Now it's the shortstop. And ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He swings and fouls one off. Ball to strike. The pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. And now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now
Raines.
here is Tim Raines. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0. Ball, that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Martinez back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page.
Now
right
batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
batter,
front shoulder
7.
coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and our score remains 2-1.
Funk up the place. We just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already
And
know.
welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Marcus Grissom. First pitch misses. Grissom launched a homer in his most recent game. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Burr up and loosening in the pen. Garcia warming up as well. And misses inside. Next offering upstairs. And there's a strike. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Larry Walker digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one ripped. Back there. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Foul ball. And that is downstairs. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in. This to third, Clement. To first, and they take care of Carter for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Andre.
Yeah, the batter now, Andre Dawson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 1-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Lucas sizes this one up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ground ball right side. Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Number 5, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Jimenez at the plate now. That's ball one. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. And that one is in for a strike. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now it's the second baseman.
For the Expos, the second baseman, Jose Venta.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting, the shortstop, Beyond.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tim Raines.
So up next, Tim Raines. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one out to right. Lucas on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.